On April 13th, 2026, something happened in China that was widely described by engineers as physically impossible for more than 100 years. A Chinese company stepped onto a stage and revealed a number that immediately silenced expectations across the entire automotive world. That number was 48.41% engine efficiency, a figure that no mass-produced combustion engine had ever reached before in history. To understand why this was so shocking, it helps to compare it with what the world already considered impressive. Most normal cars on the road today, including reliable brands like Toyota and Volkswagen, convert only around 30% of the fuel energy into actual motion. The remaining 70% is lost as heat, friction, and exhaust waste. Even the best internal combustion engine ever produced at scale had only reached about 41% efficiency. That record was considered nearly perfect, and the industry treated it as a technical ceiling that could barely be touched again. What made this announcement even more disruptive was that it was not just a theoretical claim or a laboratory experiment. It was officially certified, independently measured, and recognized as a real-world performance milestone. Engineers who had spent their entire careers trying to push efficiency forward were suddenly forced to confront a result that challenged decades of assumptions. And yet, the real concern was not just the number itself, but the method behind it, which no one fully expected. Naturally, one question immediately took over the global conversation. How did a company suddenly break a limit that giants like Toyota and Volkswagen had treated as the final wall of combustion engine development? Was this simply a small, incremental improvement built over years of refinement? Or was it something far more radical? A complete reinvention of how engines are supposed to work. The early hints pointed towards something far more extreme than conventional engineering evolution. There was talk of a tornado forming inside the engine cylinder, a system where the engine could run both hot and cold at the same time in different zones, and even an entirely new 11-in-1 machine that replaced the traditional gearbox entirely. While most Western automobile companies were fully committed to accelerating the shift toward electric vehicles, investing billions into batteries, charging networks, and software-defined cars, a very different strategy was quietly taking shape in China. Instead of treating the internal combustion engine as a dying technology, several Chinese manufacturers began asking a radically different question. What if the combustion engine was not finished, but simply misunderstood, and still capable of major breakthroughs if redesigned from the ground up? This mindset created the foundation for a series of unexpected innovations that would soon challenge global assumptions. One of the most important early breakthroughs came from a company known as BYD, which stands for Build Your Dreams. Instead of following the traditional hybrid model, where both the engine and electric motor directly drive the wheels, BYD completely restructured the system. In their design, the combustion engine no longer had any direct mechanical connection to the wheels. Instead, it functioned purely as a generator whose only job was to produce electricity. This electricity then powered electric motors that handled all vehicle movement independently. The true innovation behind this approach was not just separating the engine from the wheels, but forcing the engine to operate under a single, highly optimized condition. Rather than constantly changing speed, load, and efficiency levels like traditional engines, the BYD system allowed the engine to run at one perfectly tuned rotational speed, where it performed at maximum efficiency. By eliminating constant fluctuations, energy losses were dramatically reduced, allowing engineers to fine-tune every aspect of combustion for one stable operating point instead of thousands of changing conditions. This redesign led to a result that stunned the global automotive industry. BYD achieved a thermal efficiency of approximately 46% in their latest hybrid powertrain systems. For context, reaching 41% had already taken decades of research from companies like Toyota and was widely celebrated as a near-perfect achievement for mass-produced engines. So when BYD surpassed that level by a significant margin, engineers around the world were forced to reassess what they believed was physically and economically possible. The reaction was immediate disbelief, followed by intense debate. Many experts asked a simple but powerful question. If 41% was already extremely difficult, how could 46% suddenly become reality in such a short time? While the global automotive industry was still processing BYD's achievement and debating its implications, another company in China was already moving in a completely different direction. Unlike incremental improvement strategies, this company was not interested in optimizing existing hybrid systems. Instead, it was working in near secrecy on something far more ambitious that would eventually push efficiency boundaries even further than anyone expected. That company was Geely, also known as Geely in some markets, and its engineers were preparing to challenge not just industry norms, but the very structure of combustion engineering itself. Geely's engineers began by identifying a fundamental limitation that still existed even in advanced hybrid systems. No matter how optimized the drivetrain became, the combustion process itself remained unstable. Inside a cylinder, fuel and air rarely mix perfectly, which creates uneven combustion zones. Some areas burn too rich, while others burn too lean, resulting in wasted energy and inconsistent pressure distribution. This inefficiency directly translates into lost heat and reduced usable mechanical force, limiting how far efficiency can realistically be pushed. As engineers attempted to push efficiency higher, another problem became even more severe. Engine knock, a dangerous condition where fuel ignites prematurely, began appearing more frequently. This destructive phenomenon can damage pistons and cylinders, making high compression and high efficiency extremely risky. Within the industry, a widely accepted belief began to form that crossing 45% efficiency in mass production would likely require materials or conditions that would simply destroy conventional engine durability standards. However, instead of accepting these limitations, Geely's engineering team chose a completely different path. They did not attempt to refine existing combustion designs or slightly improve hybrid architectures. Instead, they made a bold decision to redesign the fundamental physics of how combustion behaves inside an engine. This meant rethinking airflow, ignition timing, thermal control, and energy transfer at a level that went far beyond traditional automotive engineering. What they created next would not simply improve the engine, but fundamentally redefine how it worked from the inside out. At the center of this breakthrough lies a concept that sounds more like science fiction than traditional engineering. Geely's engineers developed what they call a fire tornado combustion system, where incoming air is forced into a precisely controlled vortex inside the engine cylinder. Instead of entering in a chaotic flow, the air spins at extremely high speed, creating a stable and powerful rotational motion before fuel injection even begins. This controlled vortex completely changes how combustion takes place. When fuel is injected into this spinning air mass, it mixes almost perfectly at a microscopic level. There are no uneven pockets of rich or lean mixture, which means the ignition process becomes far more uniform. As a result, the explosion happens faster, cleaner, and more completely, allowing almost all of the chemical energy to be converted into usable force instead of being wasted as heat. The direct impact of this combustion transformation is a dramatic increase in efficiency. Because the energy release is faster and more synchronized, more of the pressure pushes directly against the piston at the right moment. At the same time, less energy escapes into the cylinder walls as unwanted heat. This combination of stronger force and reduced thermal loss becomes one of the key foundations behind the record-breaking efficiency achievement. However, the fire tornado alone was not enough. Geely added a second breakthrough known as a dual-zone thermal management system. In this design, the top of the engine, specifically the cylinder head where combustion occurs, is kept intentionally cold. This rapid cooling prevents premature ignition and eliminates engine knock, allowing the engine to safely operate at much higher compression levels. At the same time, the lower part of the engine block is kept warm to reduce oil viscosity and minimize friction between moving components. This combination creates a system that defies traditional engineering logic. Normally, engineers must choose between cooling for safety or warming for efficiency. But Geely engineered both conditions simultaneously in different regions of the same engine. This separation of thermal roles allows the engine to extract more energy from each combustion cycle, while also reducing mechanical resistance, resulting in smoother and more efficient operation overall. The final breakthrough comes from the drivetrain architecture itself. Instead of relying on a traditional gearbox, Geely developed an 11-in-1 integrated electric drive system that combines the engine, electric motors, power electronics, and thermal management into a single unified unit. In this system, the combustion engine no longer directly drives the wheels in most conditions. Instead, it operates primarily as a generator, producing electricity that powers the electric motors responsible for movement. Adding to this complexity is an advanced artificial intelligence system that continuously manages how energy is used. It analyzes driving conditions, terrain, speed, and navigation data, and then recalculates the most efficient energy routing up to 50 times per second. Depending on the situation, it may choose to charge the battery, power the wheels directly, or optimize energy recovery during braking and downhill motion, ensuring that every drop of fuel is used with maximum efficiency. When all of these systems work together, the result is a certified thermal efficiency of 48.41%, officially recognized and measured. This number represents not just a technical improvement, but a fundamental shift in what combustion engines are capable of achieving in modern automotive engineering. The entire system can be understood through three core breakthroughs. First, the fire tornado combustion process ensures faster and more complete fuel burning. Second, the split thermal management system allows the engine to remain both cool and warm in different zones to maximize performance. Third, the 11-in-1 powertrain eliminates traditional mechanical losses by replacing the gearbox with intelligent electric energy routing. Together, these innovations produce extremely low fuel consumption of approximately 2.22 liters per 100 kilometers and enable driving ranges exceeding 2,000 kilometers on a single tank. This breakthrough challenges the assumption that combustion engines are obsolete. Instead, it introduces a parallel path where ultra-efficient hybrids can coexist with electric vehicles. For many users, the ability to drive long distances without charging infrastructure creates a practical advantage that electric vehicles still struggle to match in certain regions. At the same time, it intensifies competition between traditional automakers and new energy technologies, reshaping the global automotive landscape. Beyond engineering, the deeper message is simple but powerful. Many limits are not purely physical, but based on long-standing beliefs about what is possible. When those beliefs are challenged, entire industries can shift in unexpected ways. In the end, a century-old technology has been pushed beyond what many thought was its final limit. Now the question becomes whether this kind of hybrid innovation will define the next decade, or whether fully electric vehicles will ultimately take over completely. What do you think will win this race in the long term? Share your opinion in the comments below, because every perspective matters. If you found this breakdown insightful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss future stories like this. And in the next video, we will explore how the next breakthrough might transform battery technology in the same way this one transformed engines.